Okay, so I'm selling the Nikon Z6 camera body with all these accessories, manuals, the book, the bag. There's a strobo frame, and then I get to a bunch of all of these little wires and accessories, mostly I think for the SB25, but I've used one of these here. You can't see it. I'll get to that. So start off this camera. The shutter count, that's in a separate video I'll put in the playlist. It's in pretty good condition. It comes with this bracket here, and it comes with a 64 gigabyte SD card and a 32 gigabyte XQD card. This is a little cracked, but it still works from using this little adapter too much, and I ended up, if you take a look, just flip this and just use the other a direct to the camera adapter. So that's been a lot better for this. This little thing comes in handy if you have a tripod and quick release. If you don't, it's nice to have. It's nice to have this little Allen key on hand. Also says it's for the Z7. So again, this is the Nikon Z6 1. The shutter count again is in another video. This is a little damaged, but everything works. The battery's dead on this, so it comes with 4 batteries. You can see right there, and the charger. Microphone setting. Okay, so this is the second time I'm making this video. I mentioned if you do get a Rode mic, put it to 3 because it's extremely sensitive. And I still have like my name on here somewhere, so make sure you reset all the settings here. That's it. Camera. Here's the speed light. It works really well, except it's cracked. And I don't remember exactly, but I think I had it in the bag and I put too much stuff in, and or I dropped it with too much stuff in and it ended up cracking. But it works. Comes with fresh batteries. In the last video, this wasn't working until the very end, and okay, now it's working. Batteries are very low. I've never really used this, but this is included. So these Lumen Quest thingies, that actually is designed for this SB25, because it's got the Velcro on the SB25. Not this, unless you want to get your own Velcro and put it on there. I've never used these, but they're included. This bag is for the SB800. This is the Velo 1.5 foot cord. In the last video I said I used this for the strobo frame maybe, or use the longer one. I think, now that I'm remembering, I think I was able to use this 1.5 foot with the strobo frame. Jump up to here, this is the book. I never used it. I just went online or just remembered from stuff from my grandfather. This is the bag, rugged. Comes with all these little openings. I'll throw everything in here. Chargers, 4 batteries, because there's a battery in here. Battery health, I think I have also a separate video about the battery health. They're all good. Manuals, oh, this is cleaning and lens cleaning. I don't have a lens with it. These are manuals. Strobo frame, a little extra adapter, a little extra, these are extra covers for more batteries, more lens caps. Don't have other lenses. This is this. And lastly, all these extra little wires. This is a longer SC17. This is, if you end up using the SB25, this is actually an extra battery for it. SB25 is so old, but it still works. I don't have batteries in there, but this plugs in directly to this, just like that. And this is from 2003, would you believe? But you know, it still works as an extra flash. There's just a whole bunch of other little wires, I think, for the SB25. SC17 you can use with the SB800. What's this? This is also another little blooper thing. I think you could use this. This is the AS10, AS15. There's an AS10 in here. A bunch of miscellaneous things. This I don't think is very useful because I think you need the like the commander thing, but I'll include it. This is the AS10, and the very last thing that I won't include in this listing, but I'll mention it in this video because I'm going to make a separate listing. This is the Passport color checker. I think I've seen it for $100, so I'll probably put it for like $100. This is just the manual for color checker Passport. X-ray. So I've used this a couple times. Oops. To test out the white balance on Darktable settings, and I think I ended up just leaving the Darktable white balance stock or leaving it on the auto white balance most of the time. But if you ever have the time to set this up, this does come in handy for white balance. Again, it's not included with this. This is just a little extra that if you watch till the end of this and you want this, I'll include it for an extra price. Maybe I'll put this as an auction. On eBay, I'm also probably going to list this on Facebook. But maybe not. I know eBay, I don't even know if I should have mentioned that if I put this on eBay, a link. Because eBay is very strict. No, I'm just gonna, let's see what happens. So this is color checker Passport, maybe included. Just send me a message, or depending on what I do, auction or not. Let's see.